PDM T20 trophy. It's India versus the West Indies, the first T20 international in the iconic Eden Gardens here in Kolkata. Well, this is what the West Indies have managed. Eventually 157 for 7. They'll be sitting in that dugout thinking, have we got enough? Nicholas Pooran was the anchor, 61 of 43. And then Pollard, as usual, a few at the end, 24 of 19. They got 61 of the last 5, but eventually got to 157 because of this man. You'll see him play a lot of shots here. He took his time, 16 of 16 at one stage, 30 of 27. Then he cut loose. And this outfield was his friend, very, very quick. Ended up hitting 4 4s and 5 6s. He's a bit lucky with his very first 6, though. But he rode his luck and played a very good innings to Nicholas Pooran. So India need to make 158 from their 120 deliveries. You look at the fact that there's a little bit of dew around. Ravi Bishnoi was telling Murali Karthik a little while ago that it was holding a little bit early on, but with the dew coming on to the bat much better. It's a good time to ask Ajit Agarkar, Murali Karthik, what do you make of Ravi Bishnoi? What do you make of this target?
I think India will be very happy with that target. He's had a really good first game for India. Mainly the googlies which trouble the batsman, everything coming into the right-hander. Rahul just, this third ball, tried to go big, hitting too long on, and Bishnoi has had a really good start. Always had a big heart, shown it today on an international stage.
This is a good burst from Sheldon Cottrell, but once Rohit Sharma got going, wow. Young Ishan Kishan struggled at the other end. That just put Rohit's innings into perspective. That was just a little flick. Then the drive down the ground. Then the pull shots, wow. In between, Ishan Kishan would just come out and play a couple of shots that reminded us he's a good player. But the openers had put on 64. And Rohit Sharma hit a ball very high into the night sky, but not long enough. It's a really good catch by Odin Smith. Then Ishan Kishan, straight to the man in the deep. While this was happening, actually, Virat Kohli was starting to look good. Then just a little chip. I think if he'd gone through with the shot, it might have cleared the boundary. Surya Kumar Yadav came and got going straight away. A couple of boundaries either side of the wicket. Then one innovative as ever over the keeper's head. Wasn't to be for Rishabh Pant. Just a little ticklish, that situation for India at that point. But then these two played it remarkably well. Venkatesh Iyer and Surya Kumar Yadav. Just that cover drive that broke that little period of quiet. And then this 6 of Sheldon Cottrell, which made it all very smooth thereafter for Venkatesh Iyer at the other end. That's how it ended. The big 6. 7 balls left. India going 1-0. So that's how this first PDM T20 International has ended at the Eden Gardens. There's a couple more coming up, of course. The West Indies 157 for 7. Pooran, the anchor, 61 of 43. But Myers had a few shots to offer at the top. And Pollard finished at the end with 24 of 19. Excellent debut for Ravi Bishnoi, 2 for 17. Then India knocking it off, as you just saw in the highlights. 162 for 4 with the bowling performance of the day coming from Roston Chase, 2 for 14. We'll take a little break. When we come back, we'll have the presentation for you.